So you're telling me this is how the girls turn up? Then I'ma stick with the girls.
You better talk nice to me. I'm in your head, I invest. That's a short-term fee. Got it locked, I'm the best. Well, at least that's what I think.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to The Girls Social. We are your hosts. I am Taylor Kessler.
And I am Sydney McPhail.
How's it been going, guys?
I feel like we were just here.
We were just here. We're doing this a little bit earlier this week because
Taylor's leaving me.
I'm leaving for Miami.
Miami.
Welcome to Miami.
I wish we were going. That'd be so fun.
I know. I wish y'all were too. Y'all should have. Like, I'm shocked that
When do you get back?
Monday.
Okay.
Monday, and then we have that week off, and then the next week after is Caymans, I think.
Oh my God. I can't believe how fast that came.
I know. We're going to have to do podcasts back to back.
That's okay.
That's fine.
We're thriving.
Maybe we get Heidi in one.
Are you... That was a question we got.
That.
We have, what, 3? We've got Rachel,
We have Rachel, Heidi,
and Avery.
Avery wants to come on.
I think that'd be so fun.
I also want to get my friend Landry. She's great. You'd love her.
Yeah, I want to meet all your peeps.
Oh, you will.
Have you asked everyone yet?
Nope.
No.
I have not. Still waiting. Still waiting. Okay. Guys, it has been a week. I feel like this week has just flown by.
Yeah.
Like yesterday to me was Monday, but yesterday was obviously Wednesday. It's Thursday right now while we're recording this. But I feel like this week went by so fast.
It went by so fast, and I feel like, at least on my end, it was like pure chaos.
Oh, same. I haven't had a time, I feel like, to settle down and breathe.
No.
And I'm like,
I was telling Ryan, I was like, okay, so usually my Fridays start to settle down, and I was like, okay, we're going to do the pod. And then I just I get to chill, and I'm so looking forward to it.
Yeah. Well, now you get to chill even more this weekend because...
Yeah, but sad face.
I know, sad face. We're not going to be here. I'm really depressed about it. But no, how was your week? What was going on? What was your high? What was your low? What have you been up to?
Okay, well, low, we're going to start with low. I don't know that I have one specific thing. I am PMSing.
It's the worst.
And I literally just feel so ugly. It's like the body dysmorphia, the face dysmorphia. I'm like, okay, I just want to... Literally last night, Ryan was like, did you start your period yet? Because...
I can feel it coming.
He's like, you are crazy.
He's like, you are on one.
But my high is... I have this new client who just started, and she sent me a text the other day. I was literally in my car leaving the gym, just talking about her experience so far. I bawled my eyes out.
Aww.
I was like, okay, this makes me really
You're like,
happy.
this is why I do what I do.
Well, and I'm sure everyone has this. I was telling Ryan, because I ran home and told him. And I was like, I definitely have my moments of imposter syndrome and self-doubt.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I'm like, okay, I'm doing good.
You need to screenshot that and save it. So, or if it's a message, because I was like, that's always such a great thing to go back on. And whenever you do get that imposter syndrome and you want to realign yourself with why you do what you do. I think that's great.
Yeah, I loved. I was like, okay, I adore you.
Big hearts.
Yes. Yours. What are yours?
Wait, before we get into mine, how is your tire?
She got some Fix-A-Flat. The worst part.
Did you get a plug over the hole, or what was it? Do they know what caused it?
Ryan fixed it. It's a very short-term temporary fix.
Okay.
So Sunday, he went out and looked at it, and he was like, I'm just going to put Fix-A-Flat in it. And I drove around the block a couple times. I guess you have to do that.
Yeah.
And of course now my back driver's side it's not flat, but it's lower. So he told me I just need to get all new tires.
Yeah. Honestly, go to
Discount tire?
Discount tire. Because if you do have a hole or something, or there's a nail in your tire, they'll patch it.
Yeah, and that's the worst part is I've been telling everyone. My dad was like, did you cry? And I was like, no, I just drove home. But if I was on the highway,
I would have bawled.
I would literally have a meltdown.
Even Highway 6, on 6, I would literally be like, absolutely not.
Oh, yeah. On the way here, I was like, I will lose my mind. I'll go play in traffic.
I'm just gonna run on incoming traffic right now.
Hey, I'm not gonna make it to the podcast.
I would be like, what do you mean? I would have come picked you up.
I know. But yeah, I mean, it's holding up. She's holding up.
Okay, good. Had to get everybody in on that one.
My rim also isn't bent, which is nice. I asked Ryan to check that.
Thank God.
But
because that would be so bad.
I have PTSD though. Every time I drive, I'm something feels weird.
I think it's just stress. It'll go away.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Don't worry about it.
But buying tires is never fun. Like, they're so expensive.
Oh, 1,000%.
So
my parents, that's what they got me for my birthday this year.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That's smart.
They were like, "What do you want for your birthday?" And I was like, "New tires."
Adulting.
They took me up on it. And I was like, "Cool, love that."
That might be me.
Yeah, I'm like, "Mom, please."
Oh, my dad's coming.
Wait, when?
Officially. I think it's the weekend of the 16th of March.
Okay, so then
He wants to go to the rodeo.
Oh, you guys should have told me. I had Jelly Roll tickets, but I let them go because
It's okay.
I
think it's Eric Church.
Oh, that's fine. We can still. We'll make it work.
Okay.
We'll get it. We'll get tickets somehow, some way. I'll figure it out. Because we might be in the UK then,
No.
but we don't know yet. Because this is my low. Max has a hernia, and for those that don't know what that is, it's in his groin area, and it's like an intestine. So it's like when he does like strenuous activity, it pops out, and like just like throughout the day, it just pops out, and then it goes back in. But if he keeps messing with it, it keeps getting worse. Then it's gonna stay out. He has to get surgery. We don't know when he's gonna get surgery, so that's really gonna depend. Because I'm gonna have to learn how to do this, like how to turn on the cameras and everything, because he's not gonna be able to like leave or walk or anything.
I don't know about it. Does it hurt?
He's not in pain, but like that's like my Rachel, who her husband's a doctor. He was like, "Oh, like is it causing pain? Because like it can be painful." And he's like, "No, it's just like uncomfortable feeling."
Did he feel it happen?
No, he just like noticed it like in the shower one night.
Ryan had one in his belly button for a long time, and it was like freaky.
That's just wild.
Does he push it back in?
No. Oh God.
Ryan
Ew.
would literally like it would come out, and he would literally like poke it.
Absolutely not. I would throw up. I think I'd get Nick. I'd be like, absolutely not. Don't do that.
I don't think I want to marry you.
No, not that. I would still
kidding.
marry him, but I'm like, that makes me so like, it makes me like, ooh, like heebie-jeebie. I don't like anything like that. It freaks me out. So that's definitely my low, because Max might have to get surgery, and not might. He is going to get surgery, and then he can't work out for 3 months, and it's just.
His health is the most important.
No, I know. And I was like, you know what? Like, that's more important than anything else we have going on, obviously. I was like, you need to take care of that and take care of yourself first, and then we'll get into it. But that's my low. My high, what has happened? I feel like so much has happened this week, but at the same time, so much hasn't happened this week.
And it's been such a short time. You get to go to Miami.
We get to go to Miami, which I'm very excited about. And we get to see Daryl and Madison, who are two of our good friends who recently got engaged. So it's going to be fun to see them. What my high is, I can't say yet. But two very important people are coming back home.
I'm trying to think. Do I know?
No, you don't know.
Oh, okay.
We just found out.
I think I just connected the dots in my head.
Yeah. We got a call, and I was like,
Like forever?
I think so, for now. Yeah.
That is very exciting.
I know. We're so excited. I was like, I cried. I was like, this is everything.
Great news.
Great news. So once that is announced, I will come out and say it. But I think that's my high. No baby yet on the front of my sister. We're still waiting for, she was, last time we talked, she was 5 centimeters dilated. No news. I'm going to be very upset, though, if this baby comes and I'm not here to be there to help her deliver it. I'm going to be so upset because we're going to be in Miami. I'm going to be so upset.
Has she dilated anymore?
I have no idea. I don't think so. But I won't forgive myself.
Well,
no, I
don't
won't.
do that.
I
Hey,
won't.
I know.
I have to be there. The thing is, every time she's had a kid, I always go to Build-A-Bear that day, make it a bear, and then bring my niece and my nephew. They each have their own bears that I were born on their day, have a heartbeat in it, and all these cute things. And it's decorated. So MD's is a Texans football player, and Stella's is a ballerina. Nolan, I haven't figured out what I'm gonna do with his yet. Probably Astros or something.
That's the cutest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, but I do it for every one of the kids. I've always made them a Build-A-Bear, so they have this bear for the rest of their lives.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
I need to do that for someone.
Yeah,
have a baby.
Have a baby. When I do, you can do it for me.
Perfect. What was her due date?
March 17th.
Okay.
But the baby is already reaching like 9 pounds.
Oof.
But she is 6'2". So
That's true.
she's big.
She got a professional
She's
athlete
tall.
brewing in there.
Yeah, literally. And we joke about it because like my nephew and niece are huge. But I was like, honestly, this like my new nephew is going to be even bigger, I think, than both of them.
This is so exciting.
I'm so excited.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
I for sure thought that like last weekend she was going to have that baby.
I thought so too. I was like, Sunday, this baby's coming.
It won't happen. It'll wait for you.
It'll
wait for you.
I want it to happen on Tuesday when I'm back.
Okay, so and you get in Monday night?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to write a strongly worded letter to this baby.
I like jokingly like was like, wow, watch this baby be born on February 29th.
And be a leap
Year baby. And I was like, that's tragic.
I think, didn't someone comment
Comment
back?
you either change the date to like the
Yeah.
1st or the 28th. Now I'd keep it the 29th. I'd be like, it's a cool baby.
I just think that's cool.
It's unique.
And you would be technically like younger
Yeah.
because your birthday would only happen
Every 4 years.
Yeah, that's insane.
It's like the Olympics.
An Olympic athlete baby on a leap year.
It was destined in the stars. This is
I love
our
this.
baby's gonna be a swimmer. I have a feeling.
A swimmer?
Swimmer.
Ryan was telling me you just like made my thoughts ping, that Michael Phelps created this like it's like a hot tub and a cold plunge in one.
Oh, that's nice.
So like it's split down the middle and one side is a cold plunge and the other side is a hot tub. He was like, I really, really want it. And I was like, oh, like I'll get it for you.
How much was it?
Very expensive. I was like, we don't need that.
Like, what's the number are we talking
I
about?
think it was like 15,000, something like that. I was like, literally, I'll put freezing water in the bathtub.
You can get like a small like personal sauna, like a nice sauna for like $4,000. So I'm like, excuse me?
Yeah. Well, I will say that was also a waste of money.
You have a sauna?
We have a sauna.
What? I'd be over every day.
I used to not use it because of my eyelash extensions.
Oh my God.
Well, because you're not supposed to be
I know, sweating.
And I did use it like
I would be in
probably
it.
a week or two ago.
We work out in Alpha Land all the time. And the one thing is they don't have saunas. Like when we worked at LA Fitness or like Lifetime, I love a sauna. I like will
Come on over.
I will work my ass off and then I go sit in a sauna, and that's like when I was the shreddest I've ever been. I love a good sauna.
It feels so good. When we got sick, we both took turns, like because
yeah.
we probably could fit in it, both of us, but it's supposed to be like a single person. But you just feel so good after.
Oh, I know. I used Christian and Heidi's, and I don't think they had ever used it, but I used theirs for Heidi's in Christmas party, not this year, but last year, with the black dress. Sherry sent that to me, but it was like made for like, they wore it in New York Fashion Week, so it was like, it went from like a 0, which is what I normally am, to like a 000. And I was like, I am going to have to break a rib to get in this dress. But I fit into it, but it was fine. But I was like, I sat in her sauna for like an hour and a half, and I was like, I'm going to fit in this dress.
An hour and a half?
Yeah.
How did you not die?
I didn't, because I love saunas.
That's
but
true.
I'm like naturally cold, so like I love when it's hot.
That's true. Because Ryan sometimes gets out early because you can like program it.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you ever want to come over and use it, just let me know.
Oh my God, yeah.
I'll preheat it for you.
I'm going to be there all day. I'm like, hey.
Because I always.
Ryan's like, when is this girl's leave? When's this girl leaving?
We're like, hello?
I know. I joked with Max. I was like, I want one of those like for the next house. Just
Yeah,
like a
that
single
was Ryan.
person.
Like Ryan was like insisted that he needed it when we moved here.
But it's great for recovery too.
Mm-hmm. And I will say it came in so clutch when we were sick because you just like sweat all the ickiness out.
Yeah, amazing. I didn't
Maybe
know.
I'll sit in it tomorrow because
Go
I'm
sit.
bloated. Just period stuff.
Period stuff. Ugh, Lord.
Oh gosh. Okay. Holy crap. Let's talk about February.
I
Because
feel like it's flying by.
I can't believe it's about to be March.
January felt like the longest month. I feel like we
Yeah.
couldn't get through January, and I was like, this is going on forever. And February blinked. We literally, like a week ago, was like
February 1st.
literally.
I feel like I was just in Ohio and that was at the end of January.
I know. Okay, let's talk about February. How was your February?
I feel like February was way better than January.
Yeah.
I kind of like halfway through January took the pressure off of myself of like, oh, it's January. You have to like go so hard.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. So I feel like February, I'm more on track with like my New Year's intentions. Like
Yeah.
I've been just really intentionally showing up and like checking boxes and getting uncomfortable. So I'm proud of myself there. Obviously Valentine's Day. I don't know. You asked me to be like February was a good month.
It was a good month. How are your goals going? Like, what have you been doing to like? Let's do a check in on your goals. Like, what are your goals now? And like, do your goals look different than they did at the beginning of the year?
I wouldn't say that they look different. I think as far as like fitness is concerned, like I wanted to create balance, but I also wanted to kind of dial things in. I think it's pretty normal. Like at the end of the year, you kind of get a little lazy. And then January, I wasn't consistent at all.
Yeah.
So I feel like in February, what I did was at the beginning of the month, I was like, instead of trying to just like go balls to the wall, like I'm going to compound. So like I was like one day I'll go to the gym like one day, for example. And then like the next week I did 2 days, or like I started doing like more cardio, which is nice because I haven't set rules for like it has to be the gym or it has to be cardio. It's like I'm just going to intentionally move my body every day. And I think that's going really well. I wouldn't say that I've thrived with social media, but like I talked on my story for the first time today, and
I know I saw.
like I'm getting hot thinking about it because I was like, oh my God, I haven't talked on my story in so long. Like this is so awkward. And I did the whole, like I rewatched it like 15 times.
Yeah.
And I was like, stop, like post.
Just post it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I feel like I'm kind of easing back into like that area. My roster grew with coaching, so that's great.
We love
my
that.
clients. I can't really think of anything else. I want to learn how to play piano.
Yeah,
I've got all
said
year for that. But
You can do that. I have no doubts in my mind.
so yeah, we're rocking and rolling.
Rocking and rolling.
And I feel like even this morning or last night we were walking the dogs and we were talking about how like every single weekend or like week we've spent time with you guys and
Yeah.
we've wanted to be really intentional with our relationships. And I was like, this is going to be the first week that like we don't have our.
But we'll do dinner tonight.
Yeah.
If Ryan wants to do dinner, we'll do dinner tonight. We won't miss it. We'll
No.
still make it up, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
I know. I would have to say the same. January was like a very off month. There was so much going on for us, I felt like. And then we had travel and like went to go see his family and just like there was like a lot. I felt like January was a very deep month. And then we got sick. I mean, it was still a great month. I hit my goals like with the ground running. Like when I say I'm doing something, I'm going to do it. But I did give myself that leniency, like when I wasn't feeling well to like take time for myself and rest. Friendship intentions have been great. Like I feel like we're making time for like the people around us and like to like do dinners or like go to dinner with Christian and Heidi and like do all these different things. And I think that's really important to us. Wedding planning has been amazing thus far. We actually got to so we did a open house on Sunday, which was amazing and so fun. And it was like the first time like Max got to see the venue like in its full swing of like what it looks like when it's all decorated. And it gave me so many different ideas and like what I wanted to do. And I got really, really excited about it. And we met our planners for like the first time in person. And it was so cool. And like her and I were just like kind of like hitting off the wall of like things we want to do. Max even like came up with ideas like what he thought like we should do for like the ceiling of our like ceremony or not ceremony reception. And like it was really cool. So wedding planning is going very, very well on that front. And like we're getting things that we need done. Planning out our engagement photo shoot, I'm still struggling with that. I feel like I fall behind in that aspect. I obviously asked y'all to be my bridesmaids, so that was so fun. I still have to ask a few more because I haven't seen them. But I feel like it's just been good. I've been working and hustling and like right now with Cheftel, we're getting ready for like gala season and like our like event season is like always next, like we'll have some this spring, but always in the summer and fall. And so we're just getting ready for that. Cure HD again this year, which is going to be a huge gala. And just getting everything and all of our ducks in a row.
We need to come to like those.
I know, I want y'all to. So this year, I'll make sure that we have seats for y'all to come hang out.
They look freaking amazing.
They're so fun. And there's so much that goes into it. And we do put a lot of love into those events. And then Ladies Who Brunch is probably one of my favorite events too. That's with Sky High for Kids. And it's always just so fun. And I think they raised $1 million last year for Sky High. and it's just such a good time. And I think my sister-in-law is involved this year, which will be fun too. So it's just gonna be a lot. And I'm getting Sour Strips involved with Sky High to do like a candy table or do a candy drop or something fun. So just a lot going on, planning a lot. I just have to stay organized. I feel like that's the one thing that I'm like really stressing about is like we talked about a planner. I finally ordered my Apple Pen because I bought one and it didn't sync up with my iPad or either. Well, we have two iPads. Didn't sync up with either one of them, so I was really confused. So I ordered the newest pencil. So hopefully I can do that like with my planner and notes and everything.
If you love it, please tell me.
I will. I'm gonna get it tonight. It's supposed to be delivered today, but we're gonna see if it works because I'm gonna bring it with me to Miami because I have so much going on. I have so much that I have to like work. I know I have to do.
Yeah. I got just like a basic planner and it's helped, but I'm so specific about like what I want my planner to be.
Yeah.
I want to make one in like Canva or something.
Yeah. I think that's like what I'm gonna like to do is like be able to like write it all out and like have it on my iPad. But I wonder if it can also connect to my phone.
I'm sure it can because it's an iPad.
Yeah, I hope so. It'd be really cool.
I wonder if I know that because one of my clients downloaded one from Etsy.
Yeah.
So I wonder if there's somehow like compatible. Also, have you seen the new in my phone it's called Journal. It's like a new Apple app. And every morning at 9:30 it'll send me a notification that says it's time to journal.
I've had this, but I never have.
I think it's so cool.
That is really cool.
And mine's locked to my Face ID, so I have
control. I love that. I'm gonna try that. I like that.
You could also do planning in there.
Yeah, I could. Speaking of like Apple, iPhones, AT&T, and Verizon, I didn't really want to get into this, but I was like, man, we got to talk about this.
I don't know enough about it.
You don't know?
I know that there was like
an outage.
My phone didn't do it though.
Yours didn't? What do you have?
Verizon.
That's shocking.
At least I didn't notice.
Well, because you were at home, so you could have been on the Wi-Fi. But like it said, did your phone say SOS next to your Wi-Fi today?
I don't think so. Well, when I saw your story, and then I saw it on like a TikTok news thing, and so I looked and it didn't say SOS, but I was like, if it did, I didn't notice it.
Yeah, I haven't looked or read too much into it because I was just hustling and grinding today with work, and like doing stuff for social media. But to me, it immediately made me think of that movie. Like,
stop it right now.
What was it called?
The Last of Us?
No, that's the one with the zombies.
What was it called?
What? It's the world. If the world.
I know what you're the one that
Let me see.
the Obamas did.
Yes, I have it. Hold on, I got it. Leave the World Behind.
Leave the World Behind.
That's immediately what my brain went to, and I was like,
I went to zombies.
You went to zombies. No, that's immediately where my mind went to, and I was like, that's interesting.
And they don't know why.
I don't know. I haven't read. I have to read because the last time I looked was like earlier this morning. I have to check in and see. And then apparently a satellite from like in space hit Earth today. But apparently was an inactive satellite. It was sent up in the 90s. It's been inactive for like 10 years apparently, but it landed in between Hawaii and Alaska, I believe.
Like in the ocean?
In the ocean.
That's still really scary.
I know.
Because you would think that, that's going to have a massive impact if it's falling from space.
Well, it apparently didn't have any fuel. And so like that, they like made sure that it was directed towards Earth, but it was supposed to be directed towards Earth in the ocean. I don't know. I need to read more into it.
I'm going to look into that.
Yeah. But I was like, my
our bingo cards are not.
That's not on my bingo card this year, but I feel like I was like, oh my God, this is when I know I should have gone. I've been seeing everyone's TikToks about planning for the world to end, and like Claudia Walsh and Jesse James West. Mm-hmm. I watched Claudia's story and she's like, this is all I bought just so that like in case the world ends. And I was like, oh my God, I need to do that. I really should honestly do it, but like
we'd
Costco,
be so screwed.
I know Costco. I was like, has like meals like in a box. It's like 155 meals, and I was like, fine. I'm gonna end up doing that, and then it's like called a Life Stick, which like you can drink any kind of water and it like purifies it, makes it drinkable. And then I'm gonna get like there's like oxygen masks and everything. I'm gonna go balls to the wall.
Ryan and I always joke that like if something like that happened, I'm a panicker.
I am too.
I'm not a high stress thinker. And Ryan's like, oh, I think I'd be fine. I'm like, I would hold you back. So just like, let me go.
Let me
He's
out.
like, no, I'm not doing that.
Just leave me behind.
Like I'm done for at that point.
Yeah. I think I would be okay with it. I would obviously have so much anxiety, but Max is a very like realistic thinker that he'd figure it out. But he doesn't watch the news, so I'd have to tell him everything.
Yeah.
I'd have to tell him everything, and then he would figure it out for me.
I don't want to. Just ironic that all of this stuff is happening.
Oh, I know.
Like,
I know. And this is after like the whole NATO was like, you need to get prepared. And I was like,
also just the fact that like when that movie came out and then we found out, not that, I don't know, I don't want to, but like the Obamas were involved, and it's like, what do you know?
well, I guess he read the book and apparently it was one of his favorite books. And I'm just
Okay.
like, but to me, I'm like, that is quite literally insane. And it's just like, I think that movie and everything is just like, the world is just like hyper fixated right now. And I think it's like so much is coming out and we're just like, oh my Lanta. I wish I could live in this like bubble where I'm like, I don't think about this stuff, but you can't help when it's everywhere.
Well, and also, like, I feel like the past, like, honestly, since lockdown, there's always people posting about, like, the world is going to end, like, we don't have much time. And I'm like, okay, I don't even know when to take it seriously anymore.
Yeah.
If this is actually something to be afraid of now, I'm like we've done this so many times, but also can we find out because it's about to be tax season?
It's tax season. I'm done with you. I cannot believe you just. That's what you're worried about?
Kind of.
I'm over it.
It's fine.
Okay. On a happier note, what are your
So,
on a happier note, what are your March goals? What's going on? What do you have going on for yourself?
I think number one, like obviously just continuing to do the things that I've been doing. March is kind of hard for me because it's the anniversary of my mom. So I'm really excited that like my dad's coming. I think what I want to do, this is not really like a goal, but I was telling Ryan this the other night. I think I want to do something where I donate, like I have somehow like people pay and it's like whatever amount of money they want to, and they'll get like 2 weeks of free coaching or like a month of free coaching, but then I'm going to donate all the money to like stroke awareness.
I love that.
But I don't know if I want to do it in March or if I think May is stroke awareness month. So I might do it then. That's just something that like he was like, that's a goal that you should like think about. I just really want to do something, and I've wanted to do that since like Christmas of 2022. But I don't know. I feel like it's like my cause, but at the same time, so many people are affected.
I feel like we should definitely have an episode where we talk about it more.
Definitely, yeah.
Because I feel like
bringing
there's so
awareness.
much, bringing awareness to it too. But I feel like we have such a good audience that like is so supportive and like would love to know more and help you in any way too.
That's true.
I feel like that would be a great topic to have.
Yeah, I thought about that because I was looking at the schedule and like, okay, when is that coming up? So it's on a Wednesday, so maybe that week we could do a little, like a short segment about it, or like my mom or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. It makes me nervous, but
Don't be nervous.
I was talking to Ryan about it in bed the other night, and he was like, "You don't ever talk about it. Why don't you like tell the story, like bring awareness?"
I think so because I like we're close and I don't really even know the full story.
Yeah.
So I think it would be important, like and obviously you share what you're comfortable with, but I think there's so many people that can find strength in what you're saying or probably like can relate to it. Mm-hmm. And I think that's so important too, to like you have something to say and like you've dealt with it and like you know how to get through it. So it's like I feel like your voice could help a lot of people.
Okay, fine. I'm adding it to my goals for March.
I'm excited.
Yeah. So I just figured like it's been 10 years.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
No, and I think doing that and like giving back will be amazing.
Yeah, that's something I've wanted to do for a while. I first, when I wanted to do it, I was like, I could do it just for like dogs. And I was like, no, like my heart is with like helping that. So anyways, sorry.
I love that though. That's a great goal for March.
And then I don't know. I think I really, instead of like setting big goals, I just want to build upon February. Because
Like
I feel like
consistency.
February was such a great month. It was just short.
Yeah.
So keeping that up. But what about you?
I think staying consistent with what I'm doing, like working out, I'm really finding kind of a groove of what I like to do. I think I'm going to start adding Pilates in like twice a week
I was going to ask you.
because I loved our Pilates class we did. And I used to do Pilates a lot. Like that was like my main form of working out. And I forgot how strong I was. And like I forgot how good I am at it. And like I just enjoyed the class. And it's a different type of workout than I've done in like the past 2 years. So especially with it down the street from me, it's like, why wouldn't I go? Mm-hmm. So I'm going to get back into that, which I'm very excited about. But I think for me in March, I've been go, that I really want to prioritize rest because I can feel myself getting really tired. I know somebody commented on there and she's like, exhaustion, nauseous. She's pregnant. I'm not pregnant.
I saw that.
I'm like, I wish.
Did you listen to the?
Yeah, I wish I was. I would love to have a child, but like not right now. We're not having a kid right now. I'm not pregnant. That's not what's happening. I just think my body is like asking for a break and I need to give it to myself. So like these past few, like we haven't had a weekend where we just didn't do anything. So I think I really want to focus on that and like just have a weekend where I can like reorganize, re-clean, and chill. And I know that doesn't sound like rest to a lot of people, but to me that is rest. Like I love when my life is organized and
me too.
My world is organized. So I really want to focus in on that. Gotta get my engagement photos done. Gotta get the website up for our wedding and gotta send out save the dates. That's like a huge thing that like I have to get done in March. Like we can't let it go by another month because then we're running out of time. And we're not running out of time, but it's like it's a courtesy to do it in a certain amount of time. And so it's like I need to get it done.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, like 6 months.
Well, if you need help,
it's really just it's just the engagement shoot that's like really I need to get done. I'm like terrified because the weather is so like the weather's been beautiful. Like I was supposed to do it this week and the weather was stunning this week, but we were so busy and jam-packed with so much going on and like Max having the hernia and like all these things, like it just wouldn't have happened. And so I have to figure it out.
I have a question. So if with Max not being able to work out, you're going to the gym without him now?
Yeah, well, so the doctor said he can do like light weights, 50 pounds. He's not supposed to be doing it, really. I don't think like he's like allowed to work out, but like can't. Like Max lifts heavy. He's a lot stronger than most like average men. Like men like his size like cannot lift. Like men bigger than him can barely lift the same weight that he's doing.
What's it? He like 700 pounds or something crazy?
Something like that.
Yeah, that's probably not best for a hernia.
No, and he's not powerlifting too. And he's like, it's funny that it like happened after like I stopped powerlifting for 8 months and like I don't lift heavy weights like that anymore. But he still lifts heavy, but not like not in the way that he did. Not so taxing on his body. So
I'm just
I think I'm
picturing
gonna
it.
yeah. Which Joe and I were just because Joe was just here because Max and Shawley and Joe were filming, and I was talking to Shawley because Shawley's on this like 5 a.m. like workout thing, and I used to love working out in the morning. Like I loved starting my day that way, especially like when I was like Miss Texas. Miss Texas is one of the best ways I like would start my morning, or like I'd go run in the morning, then I'd have like a later workout, but. I think I might get back up on that like morning workout, especially if Max isn't going, because then it's like I work out, I can like go to work, come home, spend time with Max.
Yeah, I literally before I came here, I was doing a check-in, and she's a newer client, and she was like, I'm not motivated to go to the gym after work. And I was like, I know it's not fun to get up early,
But
and I was like, but think about getting off work and getting to go home, and like you're just done.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to worry about it. I'm trying to get back into the morning workout thing.
I love morning. Like I would do a morning Pilates class. That's like my thing.
It is so funny you said that because I've not stopped thinking about Pilates.
I know.
I had never done it before, and I was like, I wonder if Taylor would be down to go like once a week. And
Oh, 2 weeks. 2 times a week I want to go. I'm a Pilates princess.
Yeah, I obviously like I was so sore. That was humbling.
Yeah.
And places I
Because
told
you're
Ryan,
using little muscles like, and Ryan and Max should honestly go because it's so good for you.
I cannot imagine Ryan's big ass.
But it's so good for him. There's so many like guys that I know that were like professional athletes that love Pilates because it's great on mobility.
Okay.
And it strengthens little muscles that like you don't realize you have. So especially athletes love Pilates.
Yeah, I was telling Ryan that. I was like, because he was like, are you going to go to the gym? And I was like, I don't know what I would train because I'm so sore.
Oh, my body was like quaking. I was like, this is insane.
Quaking. My legs, you remember my legs were like...
Yes, we were doing Pilates lunges. For y'all that don't know what a Pilates lunge is, it's not easy. It's not your regular lunge. And I just remember looking back at you and you were like, oh my. And your leg was shaking and I was like, yeah.
Humbling
experience. But that was your first time doing a Pilates class. You did so well.
Thank you.
I want to get back into like the splits. Like after seeing Victoria do it, I was like, hells yeah. I'm like, do I think I can do it? I'd have to stretch a lot.
I would need someone to sit on me. Coach James used to sit on my shoulders. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. My favorite is like, I would never forget. It was during like right before middle school cheer tryouts too. I remember him like taking my leg and like shoving it towards my head. And I was like, I don't bend like this.
Yes. He would be like, get lower. And I'd be like, I'm as low as I can get. And he'd come and sit. And I'd be like, stop.
Yeah, no. Always sat on your shoulders.
I loved him.
He was a nice guy.
He's doing.
I have no idea. One of my sister's friends, but also was one of my friends growing up. Her daughter's now cheering at Victory Vipers. And it's really cool to see.
Didn't Max go learn how? Were you guys together then?
No.
Okay.
That was before us. He went to Apex, which used to be like Storm and Twisters, which is now Apex.
Yeah, because I think it was Apex whenever Coach James was helping me with tumbling.
Yeah, it turned into Apex when I was in high school.
Okay. Well, I think I was in middle school. I don't know.
You were
but it was
a couple years younger than me.
It wasn't where it is now.
No,
it was like a small gym.
It was a smaller gym. Mm-hmm. Yes. Then they moved here. They moved here in high school.
Oh, okay. Well, because I remember when Ryan and I watched that vlog, he was like, what is that? And I was like, I used to go there. Like, that's a high school cheer
gym. Cheer gym.
Good for him, though.
Yeah.
I don't have the courage for that.
I just don't think I could. My back.
Stop. Dude, we were at Pilates and what did they say? She was like, if you have any like back problems. I whipped
her head.
Involuntarily whipped my head around and looked at Taylor and I was like,
they're like, what's wrong? And I was like, oh, I just, I broke my back. And they're like, oh. And I was like, yeah, like 3 years ago. And they're like, oh. And I was like, yeah.
It was so involuntary. And then I was like,
thanks, Sydney. Because I don't like people to go easy on me.
Yeah, but I was just like,
I know.
Concerned mom.
But she like came up to me. She's like fixed like this thing like for my neck because I have 3 herniated discs in my neck. I'm falling apart, you guys. But she like fixed this thing. She's like, does your neck feel fine? Like they text me after like, is your neck okay? And I was like, yes, I'm fine. I promise you. I'm stronger than I do a lot of core workouts. Mm-hmm. So my back is fine right now.
Yeah, my core was really sore from that too.
Everything hurt.
I just loved it though. It was one of the I left and I felt so good.
You felt strong, and it was an earlier workout too, so it was great. Okay, so speaking of things that we're obsessing over, which is Pilates, that's definitely one of our obsessions right now. What are your current obsessions?
Definitely Pilates. Also, this is really random. I'm just looking over there and it made me think. Those pink Starburst sparkling ice water things. I don't like carbonation, and I have been having one a night.
It's like a treat.
It's so sweet that it's not refreshing. I've been having it as like a dessert. Yeah.
I like the same. Like Max would be like, "Do you want one for dinner?" I'm like, "No, I'll drink it after my dinner because then I'll have like a little sweet treat."
Yes. What's one of yours? We'll just ping back and forth.
Oh my God, Anabar.
You took it out of my mouth. I was gonna say
Death by Peanut Butter. Guys, it is the most scrumdiddlyumptious little treat and snack. Yes, it is a protein bar, but it's like more of a candy bar to me. It's more of a treat that I get like at night, or like when I'm craving something sweet. That's like what I tend to go towards, and I'm obsessed.
We just got in. I can't say the name, but we just got in another flavor for.
I want to try that one.
So I'll bring you that. We also have a ton of the Death by PB, so I'll get you restocked.
Oh my God, yeah. I got, you sent me the one box, and I think I have 3 left.
Dude, like they came and Ryan was like, hey, like he had like a whole master case of them. And I went up to his office and...
You're like, I'm taking one.
Well, because it was Valentine's Day and I was like, hey, I'm going to take one of those boxes. And he was like, where are you taking it? And I was like, I'm just going to surprise Taylor. And he was like, okay.
He knows my
and
obsession.
Not me like being scared. I was like, I don't want to show up on their ring and her be like, Sydney's robbing.
I would never think that.
I was like...
You're like... And I was like, hey.
I just wanted to bring them to you because I need to be excited.
No, that's definitely one of my faves. What else am I in love with right now? I'm like really changing my entire makeup routine. I just haven't been like happy with it. So I'm trying out 3 different foundations right now. So I'll let you guys know how they are. I usually use I don't like a heavy foundation. I'm a very lightweight. So right now I'm trying out NARS. I'm going to try out the new Laura Mercier. And I haven't tried it, but everybody's obsessed with it. And I've heard so many great things. House Labs from Lady Gaga. Everyone talks about it.
Everyone says that it's like shockingly really, really amazing. Do you like Jeffree Star?
I did.
I don't know much about him. I just know he does makeup reviews, but he came up and he was reviewing a lady.
House Labs.
Yeah, and he was saying that like he knows where it's made and then it's like really high quality.
Yeah.
But I didn't know it was Lady Gaga.
Yeah. House Labs.
What was I gonna say? Oh, I need makeup tips from you because
Of
I'm just
course.
out here winging it.
I'm struggling with my makeup routine right now. I'm not in love with it. I haven't like found something like that I'm like obsessed with, and I think that just over time, guys, I worked at Sephora for like 2-3 years, like in college, and I am a certified makeup artist. I've done makeup for years. I did pageants, so I like am a makeup fanatic. I know literally anything about skincare and makeup. I know everything. Like I know, and so it's like I get really bored with makeup a lot of times, and so I need to like find things that I like enjoy again. I need to find a new bronzing stick, like a new contour stick, because what I'm using right now I hate. It's so drying, and I like went to Sephora and they're sold out of everything.
Because of the little 12-year-olds.
Little 12-year-olds stealing my makeup.
I'm also, this isn't an obsession, but this morning I had just like had enough. I've gone through like 3 beauty blenders, and like, they just get like, I don't know how to explain it, but when I'm blending, especially my concealer right here, it just like doesn't blend into like the creases well. I need to get that BK.
The BK beauty brush that I use. I love that stuff for concealer. And then I have so I don't use regular beauty blenders. I should, because I know they're patented. I know that's like a special technology, like special kind of sponge that they use. But I use the Paw Paw ones off of Amazon, and I tell you they're exactly the same, and it's like a bag of like 12 of them for $7.
Yeah, I need to get on there and get those, and I need to get
I need new brushes.
triangle like puff.
Powder puff will change your life. I'm obsessed with the powder puff. My skin is very, very dry, and recently it's just been unruly, and I just feel like my makeup sits on top of my skin, and I don't like that. I want it to like really like not seep into my skin, but I want it to look like natural skin. So I'm really struggling with trying to like figure out what I want. But like right now, my main stressor is my bronzing. I just don't love it, and I need to find something. I know the LYS bronzing stick is like everybody's obsessed with it. I've had people use it on me. I like the way it looks. It looks very natural, but it's sold out everywhere.
Is it really?
Yeah. So I'm like really trying to find something that I like. I used Patrick Ta. I do like Patrick Ta. His cream bronzer. Patrick Ta blushes are my favorite. That's like what I mainly use. I bought the Dior like bright pink blush that everybody's obsessed with, and to be honest, don't understand the hype about it. It's not like I spent like $50 on a blush, and I'm like I don't really use it. I don't really reach for it. Like I put it on because I'm like I bought it, so I'm gonna use it. But Patrick Ta is probably my favorite for blush because it comes to the powder and cream duo, which is amazing. Cream blush, I love Merit Beauty and I love Rare Beauty.
I know I've heard a lot of great things about Rare Beauty's
Blushes.
yeah.
They're just extremely pigmented. Like a little dab will do ya.
Yeah, I would struggle with that.
Yeah, you have to like.
Do you like NARS blush?
Not really. People love it, and I've like have people that have used it. And, like there's certain people, but there's just too much shimmer in it for me. And I'm not a shimmery girl, which I like Patrick Ta because his shimmer is a lot finer.
Okay. See, I noticed that when I use I learned this recently because my face is dry, so it gets oily, and I couldn't figure out why. But if I use shimmery products, I just look like a grease ball.
So your skin is getting oily because your skin is actually dehydrated. So you actually have to hydrate your skin more than you would think. So like when people are like, I'm oily, so I have to use a mattifying bronzer, I'm like, no, you don't.
Okay.
Like you don't.
Well, and I
you
like
don't
that
need-
was right around the time that I started really taking skincare seriously.
Yeah.
So I do a better job of like making sure that I moisturize, but I am traumatized because I would literally put my makeup on and look like I dipped my face in butter. Like disgusting. Like I can't even explain. When was that? Like
I'd
I
have
would
to
be
see what
sitting.
products you're using.
I just need I need
Because
your
I wonder if you're
professional-
using like oil based and water based. Because like sometimes like when
You can't mix them.
You can't mix them because sometimes when you mix them, you will look tragic.
Good to know. I knew that because I started to like try to learn. If you saw like my OG makeup routine, you would lose your mind.
You pulled Taylor.
Yeah, no. I'm like, oh God, did I just knock that?
No, you're fine.
Yeah, my like old school makeup routine, tragic. Like caking on, and it was just like Maybelline like powder.
Yeah.
And I would use this really, really old brush and I would just cake it on my face. And that was it. Like nothing else. No concealer, nothing.
Oh God, no. I'm like all about like I use a little bit of everything, but it's like I like the way I put it on is like a specific way. So it's like I'm not using a lot of makeup. Like I'm using a lot of different products, but it's not a lot of makeup, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that does. Well, and I used
Because
to
the more
be,
you use, the more it looks wild.
I need to. My problem is that I have freckles and I don't like them. So I'm a full coverage girly. Like I'm just now getting comfortable.
I feel like I love freckles.
I know. It's one of those things where like red hair and freckles, people who don't have it love it.
You should let me do your makeup one day.
Okay. I would love that.
Maybe we do that as like an episode. I can do your makeup and we can just chat.
That would be fun.
I like Julia.
And walk me through it.
Walk me
because
through. Well, that's what happened. Like Julia, before she left to go, like them to move to Spain, she was like, "I want to sit down with you, and I want you to like." I took her shopping for makeup, and like I went with her like over like what her skin concerns are, and like we talked about like how like certain type of makeup that's like good for her skin, because like all makeup is good, but like it all is different on different types of people. And you have preference. So I walked her through, and then I took her through like a makeup routine, like a day routine, and like how I make it into a nighttime routine. And I like sat with her and like
showed her.
how to do it.
Yeah, I need you to do that with me.
Yeah.
Because I'm just now, I think it was Sunday. It was because I was going to go get my nails done and ended up not going. But I was like, I'm not putting like a full face of makeup on, but I just did like a little concealer under my eyes. And I was like,
Yeah.
this isn't full coverage and I don't hate it.
Yeah. I actually like, to be honest, like since I started going back to Revision skincare because Rachel uses it and like sells it. And I was like, oh my God, I used to love it so much, especially when I was Miss Texas. And it's medical grade skincare. So it's actually like good for you compared to like a lot of things that like Sephora, Ulta sells, whatnot. And I started using it again. And like my skin looks so good, except I have like a little pimple, but it's fine. Hormones. But my skin looks so good that I'm like, I don't want to wear as much makeup. And I really am loving no makeup days.
I love
When I
no
have to
makeup
put
day.
When I have to put makeup on, I'm just like,
I like the act. Like I was telling Ryan this, I love my morning routine. I love the act of like
getting
ready.
Yeah.
But not like necessarily putting makeup on. It's just
Yeah.
like my time because I
Yeah.
listen to a podcast and it's just fun.
Oh yeah. And so skincare, I'm loving skincare right now. I'm trying to think of my
Same.
other obsessions. The new boyfriend collection from like, just gonna plug it, for Buff Bunny.
Love.
Everything that I have, like I always love their stuff, but like this collection, all the pieces that I got are like truly amazing and so comfortable. And like that jumpsuit, the workout like sweatsuit that I wore last week on the episode, guys, I have worn that like every day.
Didn't you have it on this morning or a different color?
No, I had the same one on.
Was it the same one?
Yeah.
I mean, I do that.
But I'm like, it's like my comfort outfit. Like when I get home, that's like what I put on.
And the colors.
Oh, they're stunning. It's so great. And the quality, everything is so soft and buttery, and I love it.
She's killing it.
She's killing it. And the new, oh my God, I put it on. I'm a big jumpsuit girl. Like I love the rompers and everything, the workout like rompers. Her new workout romper, I got it in the black. I'm going to go buy it in the tan.
Is it amazing? That was the one thing I was like, I need it.
My butt. Max even complimented my butt. He was like, I have no butt, y'all. I don't have a butt at all. Like I'm flat as a pancake. And he was like, Taylor, And I was like, what? And he's like, your butt.
Double cheeked up.
Double cheeked up on a Tuesday. Somebody from Miami's calling me. I don't know who that is. Probably one of the restaurants that I booked. Double cheeked up on a Tuesday. Yeah, no, looked great. Like, it was like juicy.
I need to go to Alphaland and get stuff.
Yeah, no.
Because I'm way too impatient for online shopping.
No, I have no patience for it either. But yeah, stunning. Absolutely gorge. I'm obsessed.
I need it.
And there's like one other item I'm obsessed with right now, and it's a household item.
Oh no, I know.
Let me live, okay?
It does look
Max
cool.
and I eat ground turkey every night, like in some sort of form or way in like our meal. They're leaving me a voicemail, and it's this like ground turkey chopper upper thing, and I tell you, it is the best thing ever. When I tell you, I used to have to break up the ground turkey with like a wooden spoon, and it just took so long. I hated it. This thing does it in like 0.6 seconds.
All right, so we need one.
So you need it. It's amazing. I will link it down below because it's so good. Like, it's so good.
I saw that Max's mom got one. Two things. One of my current obsessions is we've been going to bed early.
Yeah.
And like we'll watch an episode of the show we're watching right now in bed and then like go to sleep. I've been loving it because sometimes I get really restless sitting on the couch.
Yeah.
So like if we watch a couple of episodes out on the couch and then I'm like, oh my God, like I have to get ready for bed still. I've been loving it. We like lay in bed at like 8 o'clock and I'm like, oh, love this, thriving.
I know, I enjoy it. Well, Max, I'm like, some of my favorite times, I'm like, Max, can we just like not lay on the couch and watch TV and like, let's go cuddle in bed and like watch TV. Like, I want to get ready for, like, I want to put on my PJs. I want to do my skincare and I just want to like snuggle in bed.
Yes. Also, that's another one, matching PJ sets. Obsessed.
I love them. I've always been obsessed.
Yeah.
It's my favorite. When I sleep in a t-shirt, I feel like I'm like,
Homeless.
yeah.
Yeah. And Ryan, like, he's like, I think I prefer it more when you wear just like my clothes. I went to
You're like,
bed.
good for you.
I accidentally, okay, so that sweatshirt you gave me from the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
I'm obsessed with it.
Alphalete.
I'm obsessed with it. And I wore it one day and ended up falling asleep in it. And in the morning, Ryan was like, that stupid sweatshirt. And I was like, what? Like, what do you have against this sweatshirt? And he was like, it's not mine. And I was like, it's Taylor's. He was like, I like it when you wear my clothes.
He's like, not Taylor.
But what was I going to say? That also, pivoting last night, I have not stopped thinking about the meatballs you made at the Super Bowl. I don't know why.
I don't think they were that good.
I thought they were so good. Like, I don't know. I hadn't stopped thinking about them.
Literally barbecue sauce and sugar-free grape jelly and honey.
I made them last night. And Ryan was like, I don't think I had these. And because he was like, is this the same recipe? And I was like, I don't know if it's the exact same, but I just like found it on Pinterest.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh my God, these are so good. And I was like, why did you not eat them at the Super Bowl party? So
he was scarfing down your buffalo dip. That's why.
That buffalo dip was good.
It was so good.
Last weekend, I was like, I really want meatballs and buffalo chicken dip. And he was like, no. I was like, okay.
Girl dinner. Girl dinner.
So I made them yesterday.
And
I forced him to eat them for dinner.
I love that. No, that's so good. I've been craving sushi.
Yeah, we've been on a kick with sushi because we used to order it every single Friday.
I went to Keepers though recently.
Well, we decided that it's better to eat it at the restaurant.
Yeah, it is.
So that's kind of our thing. Maybe we'll do that this week.
I love
I bet sushi in Miami is so good.
Yeah, we're going to STK on Friday. We're going to Kiki on the River on Saturday, and then Sunday is Sexy Fish, which is sushi, which I'm very excited about.
We need to go. I haven't been to Miami.
This is my first time going to Miami.
I mean, when I went, I was like in middle school, so I don't know that counts.
Nah, it's not Miami, unless you're wild and out.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, I'm like really nervous about it because like I don't know what to wear. I have not packed, obviously, and like I haven't planned out any outfits, so I'm really stressed out about it. And like what flies here in Houston does not fly in Miami. And like I can be like a Texas 7, but I'll be like a Miami 2. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I don't know enough about I guess
the
girls
girls in Miami are like hot. And I'm like, okay.
You're hot.
No. Not like that. Like, I am a Texas 7. I am a Miami 2.
They're like, are you talking like Latino,
No.
like Latino, because I
No,
feel like
I'm talking-
Miami's
I'm talking like Miami girls, like the Miami girls, like the Alex Earls, the Sylvanas.
Does she live in Miami?
Yeah,
Oh my God, now you're like giving me anxiety because I'm like,
yeah.
you're freaking hot and you have great style.
We'll see what happens. Let's pray for the best here.
Give us an OOTD every
I'll give
day.
y'all an OTD, OOTN every day.
Speaking of that, I'm gonna pivot here just to something because I have fashion.
Yeah.
I saw a TikTok. I think it was yesterday or this morning. I don't know. Talking about how we're too old for crop tops,
I feel that.
which I kind of do. Like I get it, but because I feel like we're like right at the like we're like in the transitional area.
Yeah.
And it's all I've ever worn. But I do notice that I've been gravitating towards
Longer tops.
yeah, like non-crop tops.
I think I like crop tops in a specific scenario.
Yeah.
Like I love a good crop top and like not like I'm not saying like crop. Like I like it like right here, like an
But that's
inch or two.
not-
Like that's like my crop top. And like that with like cargos or jeans, like baggy jeans. That's like when I wear crop tops or obviously when I'm working out. I'm not just like a crop top girl really ever. But I think it's like as I've gotten older.
I didn't even feel it happening. And then when I saw the TikTok, I was like, oh my God.
All my t-shirts are long.
And then it made me want to talk about it with you because I was like,
I just think it's like, I think as we're getting older, like we just don't dress like that anymore.
no. But then I see like my sister wears crop tops, but she's also like this big. Not that that's why I don't wear crop tops.
Yeah.
But
You're tiny.
well, no, I'm just saying
Like,
like
your Versace top on you is so pretty, but that's like, I would never consider that a crop top.
No,
'Cause
yeah.
you were, like that's
but that would be like a special occasion
top.
Yeah. I don't know. I was like, holy crap. When did we get here? We're old.
I just feel like as I've gotten older, like as a wife, like I'm going to be a wife, like I don't want to dress like that anymore. And it's like, I've
Yeah.
honestly like struggled with like, I do love like new fashion, how like new fashion is, but like I also don't want to like dress like I'm 21 again.
Exactly. And I also like I just need to replace my whole closet and it stresses me out. Like when
Don't be
when
stressed
the
about it,
question last week that was like where do you shop? I was like this like I don't even know how to answer this. I also remember I said hello Molly. I think I meant Princess Polly.
Princess Polly's great. I like Princess
yeah.
Polly. But no, I don't think it's anything to stress about. I think it's like normal, especially as we've gotten older.
Yeah.
And like you just like you mature and your style changes.
Yeah, I just
I like more elevated everyday basics.
that's what I want to do is I think I want to get just like really nice plain like neutral colored tops that I can just like style differently.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I can help you with that. If you
Yeah.
want to one day, like I will go through your closet. I need to do it with me. I really think I want to do a closet sale for sure because I have so much stuff that like I just don't wear anymore. Like I've worn it once, I've been pictured, and I'll never wear again.
Me.
I'm a horrible person. I know.
Stop it right now.
I'm like, I know. I have so many things with tags on them too that I'm like, no.
Yeah, I do that quite a bit. I'm like, I've literally never worn this.
I love that for us. But no, I think it just happens with age. Like you just mature and things change.
Yeah, I just and I also like anytime I get ready anymore, I'm like, I have nothing to wear because I do.
Yeah.
But
It's just I need to go through it. I think that's like where my struggle is, like where I'm like I have nothing to wear. Is like I don't know what I have anymore because like half my stuff's upstairs, half my stuff's downstairs, and like truthfully, like I haven't. Sorry guys.
oh no, it's contagious.
Truthfully, I haven't like gone through my clothes in so long that I'm like I don't even know what I have anymore.
I also saw a girl, she was talking about her closet organization, and instead of, I don't know, like, do you organize your closet by, okay, well,
It used to be, but it's not anymore.
mine's not, like, as good as it used to be, but I try to keep, like, crop tops and, like, tank tops together, and then, like, it kind of, like, gradually goes into, like, sweatshirts.
Yeah.
But she said that she rearranged her closet, and I don't even know what the heck this means, but she said boutique style. So she was, like, pairing stuff together that like could
looked
make cute
good
outfits.
Okay.
And she said that she was like, instead of looking at my closet and thinking I have nothing to wear, I'm looking through and like imagining like, okay, here's a shirt, here's pants, here's a shirt, here's, and she was like,
That's a lot.
yeah,
I like the idea.
yeah,
of
I
it.
was like, this is smart, but at the same time, like, what the heck does that mean?
what does that mean? Can you explain to me like a golden doodle, please?
Yeah.
The way I have my closet is that I have like all my basic tops that are black. Then I have all my basic tops that are white. Then I have like in between, like it starts in basic and then it goes to like long sleeves, turtlenecks, different kind of black tops in that black section. Then I have the white ones. Then I have like all my button downs, and then I have my like blazers, and then down below I have my like my jeans, then I have my leather pants, then I have my cargos. I have them that way. Then I have my skirts, and then I have like on this side I'll have like all of my long dresses, my long jumpsuits, my rompers. Then I have like long like my mini dresses, and then I have my like 2-piece sets, and then I have my 2-piece really nice sets, and then I have like my like trousers and vest outfits, because I'm a big trouser and vest girl. Like I have like 6 different colors of them. And then I have it in my short version, and like I have it set up that way. But there's so much in there that it's like crammed together that it's like I can't even like go through it because there's so much in there. Then upstairs I have just like a smorgasbord of everything, and I have like all my really nice and expensive outfits are all upstairs. Like all my pageant stuff is upstairs. Everything's upstairs. Like all my really expensive pieces are up there. So I'm like, I don't even know what I have up there. And like I have like going out outfits up there, and like I have sweaters up there. I need to like fine tune and like go through a lot of the stuff because I don't wear all of it. So it's like I need to get rid of a lot of things, but it's more organized by that rather than like, because it's like I don't look at it and I'm like, okay, I want to wear this one, this. Like I'm like, okay, here's this top. Let me pair it with pants.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I do. I do really like trousers. I don't own any, but that's something that I really want to
my
like,
favorite
get.
thing.
And they look comfy.
And I want to get the like Dickies like work pants.
Are they like cargos?
Kinda, but like not.
They have like the thing on the side. Is that what you're talking about?
Kinda.
I like Dickies. I think Ryan has Dickie shorts.
They're like kind of like a trouser and a cargo combined.
I've also seen. Do you have any like the Halara?
No.
I saw that they have like cargo pants now that look like jeans, but they're not.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah. I mean, they look cute. I just don't trust anything that's like
jeans are really hard for me to like find. Guys, I wear these jeans all the time. When I tell you, like, I think I've worn them every time we film.
I have one pair of like jeans.
I have so many pairs of jeans. That's the problem. But like, I have jeans that are now too big for me, jeans that are now too small for me. And like the thing is like my length, which is the issue. And then I have such a small waist, and like my butt is a little bit, like not my butt, but like my hips are a little bit bigger. So it's like my waist is like a 24, but my butt is like a 26.
Which makes it impossible. And I think that the sizing in women's jeans it makes it impossible to know like what you are.
Oh yeah.
Like,
and jeans in every brand are so different. Like what I wear, like I wear like Madewell, I'm like a 23, 24. Like I wear 24, they're still too big. I wear 23, it fits right. And then like I go to Lucky and I'm like a 0 there, and it's like a size 25, and I'm like, you guys, I need
Abercrombie's
like
the worst. I've had people like clients come to me having meltdowns, and I'm like, no, like their sizing
body
is
dysmorphia.
Yeah, I'm like their sizing is so messed up. Do not trust it.
Yeah, like I've gone in to like Abercrombie and tried on like the leather pants, and they're so like the regulars are so short on me.
My sister got me a pair of leather pants, and they literally were like,
they're like high waters on me. They're so short on me, and like to like close them, I was like, absolutely not. Like they fit, but they were so tight, and I was like, this is so uncomfortable. My favorite leather pants are from Aritzia. They are very expensive, but they're so good.
Are those the ones you wore in here?
Yeah.
Yeah, those were really cute.
I have them in brown and black. I want a pair like you have, like the cargo ones. You wore to the last time, or you wore to the bridal brunch.
No, those were just regular. But I do have.
Where are those from? Those are so cute.
That's Abercrombie. So that was my sister.
But don't they have a pocket over here?
Okay, so I have those ones. I don't think they do. I think I'll have to look at them. I don't think they do. My sister gave those to me. But I have a pair of black cargos. They're not leather though. They're just black.
I swore they were leather. I want a pair of black leather cargos. But we are going into summer, so I'm like,
I know, but I love a leather pant moment.
I'm also a dress. I'm a dress girl. I love dresses.
See,
I wear dresses all the time.
I like the idea of dresses, but I just never wear them. I don't really dress up. Like, you get dressed up for work.
Yeah.
I am bumming it at home. Like, I'm in sweatpants.
See, yeah, I wish I had more cute lounge outfits.
I just need
like
to.
casual outfits. I have a lot of really cute, like, nice outfits, but I need more casual, like, but also, like, here's where I struggle. A lot of my friends and I differ, where I always joke that, like, I'm perfect for Dallas because, like, Dallas is my style. Like, you dress up in Dallas and it's, like, to the nines. Like, it's like how you would be in Miami. Like, you dress, like, not as trashy, but, like, you dress, like.
I'm so dead.
It's true. But it's, like, super nice. Like, what I wear out in Dallas is, like, so fancy. And if I was caught to wear that in a restaurant here in Houston, people were like,
why are you doing the most?
what is wrong with you? Literally. And, like, in Houston, like, casual is, like, sweats and a tee, like a sweatsuit, or like leggings and a t-shirt, like whatever. It's casual in Houston. Where casual to me is like jeans and a cute top.
Yeah, but you also lived in Dallas for so long that I like the way you dress. Yeah. Because I'm trying to get to a place where, like, I actually get cute.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, because I'm working at home, I'm like, why would I? Because I really want to get into boots. I love boots.
I wear boots all the time.
And I need to get, like, cute shorts because, honestly,
I'll help you.
Yeah, well, my shorts are just too booty short. Like,
I don't have any booty shorts.
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking when I bought them. And so I need to just, like, get some newer ones and wear the boots. But then I think about, like, wearing heel boots while I'm working, and I'm like, Ryan would be like, what are you doing?
Yeah, you don't have to do that. Like, it's just like wearing them, like, say we go to dinner, say we do something like.
Yeah, because your boots are boots. What is it? Dolce Vita.
I have Dolce Vita boots. I have Jeffrey Campbell, Stuart Weitzman.
They're so cute.
I have too many boots. I have, like, over.
You're a boots girl.
I am. I'm a shoes girl. I love shoes.
I'm not shoes.
I'm not a sneaker girl. I wish I had more sneakers. Like, I just bought these.
So cute.
So cute. I think I need to buy another pair because I know I'm gonna just destroy the shit out of these.
Yeah, those are really, really cute.
Especially going to Miami this week, and we're doing Lift Miami. I know I'm gonna get, like, they're just gonna be trashed, and I'm gonna have to live with it. But no, I love heels and I love boots. I'm a big booty girl.
Yeah, I have a really pretty pair. Actually, I think they're Steve Madden. A really, really pretty pair of heels.
Yeah.
Like they're like ankle boots, but
Cute.
they're like sock boots. I love them. I'm obsessed with them. And when I bought them, I was like, I'm never going to wear these, but I like them so much.
You have to make excuses to wear these.
So
things.
I do. They're like still. Actually, I wore them the night that I met you.
I love that. I love that for us.
Okay, let's see here. I'm going to let you take it away.
Max left. Sorry.
I was like,
I was reading that. I was like, Max said he was leaving. I was like, oh.
Goodbye.
Aw. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, first off, love y'all. I found Taylor through Max. I'm an OG Potato Nation follower. Hello, my little potato. And as weird as it sounds, I was stuck in a very masculine frame in the past years, hence watching a female powerlifting YouTuber. But recently, watching a male powerlifting YouTuber, not a female, sorry. But recently I've been healing and embodying my feminine. I find your podcast absolutely healing for healing trauma with other girls, trust issues with girls, and all of that. I almost felt like a guy for a long time. Anyway, a question for a woman coming back to her feminine and rediscovering herself after multiple toxic relationships, both romantic and friendship. What are some tips for navigating through this new era in terms of feeling lonely because friendships don't resonate, not being into hookup culture, spending time pouring into me while also wanting to meet other people with values, etc. Thank you, queens. I love the girl time you both provide. Thank you.
Thank you.
We love you. I don't know. How do I explain this?
Well, number one, love this for you. I
Yeah.
love that you're healing. I get it. I don't know that I can pinpoint my exact advice, but I've literally been there. It was not that long ago. I think you have to kind of treat like friendships and like putting yourself back out there like dating. Like sometimes it's going to click and work, sometimes it's going to not, but you like it doesn't have to be like a negative thing for you. Every single time is a learning opportunity if you let it be. That's my advice.
I agree. Don't be afraid to like go meet new people, go to like Pilates classes, go to workout classes, get to know people around your area. Even like making friends on Instagram is like, as cliche as it sounds, like that's such a good way, like in people in your area, like that have similar things that you like. Especially like I definitely want to do an episode about like finding your feminine energy, because I think it is so hard, especially in the world that we live in. It's so pushed down our throats to like be a boss babe, to do all these things, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like go for it, like girl, get your bag, do what you have to do, but like also staying in your feminine, like allowing yourself to have more of a feminine energy, allowing some like a man to lead you. I think it's great, and I'm glad that you're finding it, and I think that will help too in like relationships. I find that like when I'm softer, I'm living like a softer life, I feel like is what's like my new thing right now. I'm not letting things around me like hurt me. I'm doing things for myself. I'm not going as hard. I'm not as rough. I'm still opinionated, let me tell you that, but I feel like I'm just softer in all my areas, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I want to read about that because I'll be honest, I don't necessarily know. Like I understand feminine and
I think you're
masculine.
very feminine.
Thank you.
See, I don't. But you have feminine energy, where like I'm like trying to like I don't know who I could use to like describe like a non-feminine energy.
I've always thought that like I was
I don't
submissive.
need no man. Yeah, but that's fine.
Yeah.
But feminine energy is submissive in a way.
Okay.
Which is like I have very feminine energy. Like I do see Max as like the leader of a relationship, the leader of like our future family, and like I don't disturb the balance of that. Like yes, I am very independent, there's things that I like and things that I go after, but at the same time like I want Max to be the man in the relationship. Like it's not that I don't say, not that we're not equal, but like I want him to dynamic. It's the dynamic. I want him to lead. Like I was raised like as a Christian, like the head of man is God, the head of woman is man, and that's just kind of how my brain works. But I think like just finding your feminine energy is just like living a softer life. Like I think just like honing into who you are, taking care of yourself, like being softer with the way you think, the way you speak, which is great.
I love that.
I love it. It's an easy
Good
one.
for you.
Good for you. But yeah, go out there, meet some people, meet some friends. Okay. Fellow 2024 bride here. Tips for avoiding drama leading up to the wedding on the big day, especially if you have drama-prone family/friend group. Block it out. I don't know. Like, if anybody has advice, let us know, because I'm leading into this, and honestly, I haven't had drama yet, and I pray to God that I don't. Let's knock on wood that I don't get drama. But I think it's just knowing at the end of the day, like, this is your wedding day. This is what you want. And there's nothing wrong. And if people are saying you're being a bridezilla because it's like you want a certain thing, like, no, this is your wedding day. You are getting married. This is about you and your partner, your relationship, your future family. I find, like, obviously, like, care about their feelings, but you have to do what's best for you and your partner, and that's what's important. Y'all are the ones paying for it. Might as well.
Yeah, but I also feel like with conversations that we had, you had talked a lot about just like enforcing boundaries, and I think that's like just like having conversations with the people. I know that you don't necessarily have to.
I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say it, but
I don't have to worry about that. Like, that's not an issue that like I'm stressed with. But yeah, like having boundaries is a huge thing, and maybe even having that conversation, being like, you know what, like, thanks for your opinion, but like, this is what I want to do. This is my day, and like, I hope you respect that. And if they can't respect it, then you're like, don't come.
When my aunt got married, she literally just like had everyone, and like we weren't like drama at all, mostly her son. She just like literally grouped us all up and was like, nobody screw this up.
Yeah.
And we were all just like, yeah.
That's how I feel. I'm like, don't screw it up for me. No one's going to screw it up.
No.
Everyone's fine. Everyone's great. Okay. I moved to my boyfriend's hometown where I don't have, she didn't put have. I don't have any family and only 2 friends that I don't see a lot because adulting. Tips on how to feel less lonely.
I would honestly lean into the relationship you have with yourself.
Yeah.
And building that, because I think that sometimes loneliness comes from a place of like avoiding being alone.
Yeah.
And if you can learn to enjoy that time and like embrace it and build a relationship with yourself, you won't necessarily look at loneliness as a bad thing, or you won't feel as lonely. I love my alone time.
Same. Honestly, I have nothing to add to that. That was perfect.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I was like, everything she just said. Everything she just said. Okay. Thoughts / advice on dating. I've done the whole dating app thing and it's just not my thing. What were things like, you guys, before Max and Ryan?
I understand that I don't like dating apps. I've never been on a dating app.
I don't like dating apps either. I was on Raya way before Max, obviously. Like before even the last relationship that I was in.
I think we talked about that.
We talked
Isn't
about
that
it.
the one where you have to?
Yeah, you have to get like.
It's the good dating app.
Yeah, you have to apply to get onto it. And honestly, like at that point, it's like everybody on Raya was like, it's different than like a normal dating app. But yeah, I just don't like, I understand like why you wouldn't want to do it. And like, that's why it doesn't work for you. And honestly, like, I think it happens when it happens. Like it just comes from like people you meet. Like you met Ryan at Roosters and like you weren't trying to make anything happen out of it. It just happened. And then like with Max, mutual friends, and like I knew of Max for a long time. He knew of me for a long time, but like we never really knew each other. And obviously was in a relationship before him, and you know, God's timing is everything. And then that relationship ended, and months later, Max and I started dating, and like not dating, but Max came to be a part of my life, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I think it's just really timing and like allowing yourself to like, don't try to rush it. Don't try to find it. Like, let it happen.
I think yeah, amen. I think the biggest thing that I like tell my friends is to get off of the apps. I know that like for some people, they feel like they're not going to find anything. But if you use the time like that you're spending on apps to work on yourself, I know I keep saying this, and figuring out what you want and how to love yourself, you'll be able to like really, really tune into it when you meet the right person and like know how you want to be treated and know how you want to be loved, instead of, I don't want this to sound wrong, but like instead of having like hit and miss, like you'll just find it and you'll know.
1000%. How to deal with a toxic workplace. People always talking bad about you, even though you know you are an amazing human.
Quit. Sorry.
I think it depends. It's like, is it coming from your boss? Is it coming from, who's it coming from? I think that's where it's most important. But like, if it really bothers you that much and you can't like brush it off and you just can't keep your head down and like grind, have a conversation with your boss about it, or have a conversation with the person and be like, honestly, this is how you're making me feel. And if it doesn't get better, they don't do anything, or they're making it worse, then have a conversation with your boss and be like, I don't feel comfortable in this workplace. And if you can find another job, then maybe get another job.
Yeah, like keep your job now, but just start like looking around at your options. But I do love the fact that you know you're an amazing person. That's awesome.
Love that for you. Self-aware, sister. Will we get to see Heidi on the podcast? Obviously. She's going to come on. She's just been very busy with life, and like she's grinding so hard, and like they're getting married in literally 2 weeks. So once she's done with, I think once she's finally she's technically married, finally a married woman, and like can settle down a little bit, I'm gonna have her on, probably give a recap of like everything she's been through this past year, and like just boss babe mentality.
I was gonna ask her at the bridesmaids party, and I was like, we'll wait.
No, she definitely wants to do it. We've talked about it all the time, and she says that she loves the pod and she listens. So I know I want to have her on, and she'll probably be one of those guests that we have on multiple times.
Yeah,
because she is obviously one of our close friends, and it's always fun to have.
I just want to pick her brain.
I do too. Okay, how do you plan your outfits to pack for a trip? I stress out.
Genuinely, I'm an overpacker.
I am too. I always kind of like know where I'm going and like what I have going on, and like I know I have a vibe for each place. So like we're going to Miami, so like we are doing an event, so like I will be wearing like activewear most of the time. And then at night, like I know that we're going to go like to restaurants and like I know what the scene is like for each restaurant. So I kind of pick an outfit for each night, but I always have backup outfits just in case I don't like what I'm wearing or I don't feel comfortable with what I'm wearing. And it's just not like going the way my brain wants it to go. I'm a big Pinterest scroller, a big TikTok scroller, and I like to look at other people's outfits and kind of get an idea like, okay, I like this vibe. Let me kind of emulate it with what I've got.
I want to add Pinterest to my obsessions.
Oh my God, yes.
I was telling Ryan that last night. I was like, you just like only see what you want to. It's so curated.
I love Pinterest. I need your fashion help. I'm going to Italy in April and need places to shop for outfits before I leave. I'm a big Revolve person.
Ooh, yeah.
A company I just I just did like a video for, Pepper Mayo. It was the little white set that I wore. Perfect for Italy. Throw a little sneaker on with it. I wore it with sneakers, like throw a little sneaker on or a little flat or a little sandal for the summertime. Perfect. And they have so many sets and dresses that are perfect for like Italy and like that coastal kind of vibe. Pepper Mayo's great.
This is such a random thing that I know, but I'm pretty sure, I know we've talked about her. Ashley Flores went to Italy like a summer ago. And I don't know if she still does, but she had a highlight reel of her entire like all of her fits and like the links. And I just like her style. So.
Yeah. Even like scrolling on TikTok too, or like typing in TikTok and search and like being like, I want a like kind of Italian outfit vibe. You can find anything. What are your go-to hair and makeup products?
I, right now for my hair, am using Redken All Soft.
Okay. You tell me about this. You love it?
Yeah, I do. I struggle with like shampoos and stuff. I don't really know. I'm trying to think. I need to get an air wrap.
I love it. It's my favorite thing in the world. My hair product would be my air wrap, but a product I've been using rosemary oil in my scalp to like help my hair grow, and it's done crazy amounts.
I need to do that.
And I also use my friend Kate Davis got me on it. It's a hair mask called Glimmer, and like her hair, guys, she has the best hair. Like she has like when you see like her old hair pictures versus her new hair pictures, like her hair is stunning, and she has no extensions. It's gorgeous.
Okay, hair health in 2024.
Makeup though, my go-to makeup, I love my Merit Beauty. It's like a foundation stick. It's like a complexion stick. I love it because like when I don't want to wear a lot of makeup and I just want like to cover up like certain things or like a little under the eye or whatever, it's just like the perfect thing.
I don't know that I have any makeup products that I'm obsessed with right now. I need to just...
Lip gloss?
Yeah.
She's like, eh.
I do. I got that. It honestly surprised me, the e.l.f. lip oil. I really liked it.
I bought like 3 different colors.
I got the clear. I need to get more colors.
I have the brown. I bought the clear, and I got like a pinky color.
Yeah, I just need to like do all that. But that was like an impulse buy.
Yeah.
Are you laughing?
You want to read this one?
Yes.
Okay.
Should I read it?
Read
how
it?
it is?
No. And then we'll read it how you want to read it, and then read it how it is after.
Okay. I think you are in the perfect position to give advice. You seem so mature and smart. Thank you. Oh my God.
Oh my God. I think that's what you meant to say.
Kisses to you.
Kisses to you when you sent that question in. I don't know who hurt you, but what makes you think that you have the right to say that to us?
You don't even know us.
You don't even know us. And it's like, it's not like we're like obviously we don't have any right to say what we say, but like we have experiences, we have opinions on things, and that's what people are asking about. And I'm sorry to whoever hurt you and made you hate your life. But if you listen to some past episodes, we can really help you get through that.
Seek therapy, honestly. No, if you, just for context, guys, this is actually a super hateful message. It says, why do you think you're in any position to give advice? You seem very immature and naive. And to that, I will say, says the person who anonymously sent this in and follows clearly one of us or both of us.
You would never say it to my face.
Yeah.
And if you did, you probably have a like little spam account that has no pictures and has no profile picture.
Yeah. I just...
Smiley face.
Yikes. I will truly pray for you.
We're praying
was that
for
it?
you. That was it.
Okay.
That's all we got going
Finishing
on.
off with a bang.
What
yeah,
a
I know.
bang.
When I got here, I told Taylor, I was like, we're reading this.
Oh, heck yeah. I just, honestly, like, I don't get that much hate. I probably do. A lot of it's blocked and I refuse to see it. But I don't know how I polarize people so much we polarize people so much that they have something to say that's so hateful. Because, like, we don't come out of a place that's negative, or we don't come out of a place that's like, you should be doing this, like this, and this, and like telling you bad things to do. Like, we want you to do things that like are good for you and like what's best for you, and we want to make you feel better. And like, it's never been one of those things that like we spew negativity. So I don't understand why somebody could come in so hateful and like guns loaded to like say that we do such bad things, because we only want the best for other people. And it's like, what have we done that like is wrong to you that you think that you can like just be so rude?
Well, and like we created this platform, and I will say, like, obviously we're giving this attention, but we've gotten such a great response. And like the first question that we got, where she's like, this has created like an environment for me where like it feels like girl time and it feels safe. And that's why we do this. But this entire podcast and platform was created to like be a positive thing. And it's just really, really unfortunate. I knew it too, because we posted those stories and both of us were like, they're completely anonymous. And it's like, of course you jumped at that.
There's always going to be somebody that says something negative, and there's always going to be somebody that says something hateful. And it's like, and I don't think it has I've learned that it has nothing to do with us. It has something to do with that person and whatever they're going through. And like, maybe you are going through something and you just wanted to let it out on us, and like, okay, but like, remember, like, we are actually humans too. We are also going through things too as well. And like, sometimes like what you can say can harm other people. So be mindful of what you say to certain people online, because we are all human at the end of the day.
Just like learn to keep certain things to yourself. Like you can think that. You are absolutely entitled to your opinion about us. I honestly am willing to bet that whoever that was doesn't even watch. But I also will say, because like when I saw that, it was like that gut punch, and then I was like, I really don't care. However, Taylor and I both have been through life experiences that have been really, really difficult. And to say that like we're so naive and we're so immature, like, you do not know us. Like, you have no idea. And we don't talk about those things often on here, because honestly, it's not an uplifting thing.
It's not an uplifting thing, but it's also like they'd be willing to attack us on that.
Oh yeah. And I can't speak. I know like things that you've gone through that I'm like you'd be shook to be in Taylor's shoes in that. And you'd be shook to be in my shoes, to have to make decisions that I made. And so like, honestly, I'll pray for you.
We'll
That's
pray
all.
for
Yeah.
you. Bless your heart. Bless your heart.
But to everyone else, we love you.
It's like the Taylor Swift song. Why you have to be so mean?
Oh, I just stumbled. One last thing, sorry. I just found a Taylor Swift song that I didn't know existed, and I love it. It's Long Story Short on Evermore.
Yeah.
I love that song.
Yeah.
Love. Anyways, that's that.
That's that. And that's that for today. Thank you guys for watching this. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Yeah. It's just like a very like, we've been enjoying, I think, this, like, we obviously will get back into like more like serious topics, like certain topics having like a strict topic, but we really love this just kind of chatty, kind of talk about our lives, things that are going on, like form of podcasting, because it's genuinely a conversation and safe space for us.
And the timestamps.
We hope you enjoy that. But we love y'all. Thank you guys for continuous support.
Yeah, we really, really love you guys. You've made it amazing.
Yeah, you guys have. But if you guys are watching this on YouTube, make sure you subscribe, ring the bell notification to get notified when we do post. We have a lot more things coming soon. Make sure you're subscribed. Give it a thumbs up. Leave us a comment down below. Tell us what you enjoyed. Tell us something you guys want us to talk about, what you guys would like to see. We're here and we do this for you. So we want to give you guys everything that you have. Make sure you're following us on our Instagram. Yes. They will all be linked down below. And if you're listening to this on Spotify and Apple, please give us a 5-star rating.
Please.
We love you guys. And thank you so much for tuning in. Tuning in. I do that every time, y'all. Sorry.
It's really fun.
I gotta get better.
They're
tuning in. We love you guys and see you guys next time.
Love you.
Bye.
You better talk nice to me. I'm in your head. I invest. That's a short-term fee. Got it locked. I'm the best. Well, at least that's what I think. Give me props when I rap. If you up,